You know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and the sky. Why do you not know how to interpret the present time? That was a question that we heard Jesus ask today. And if the truth be told, there are all kinds of comments about what's going on with the planet, the weather. We have sophisticated data, but some among us also know how it's going to rain because their arthritis is acting up. Or there are dark clouds telling us that it's going to rain. Or the birds get excited and they flutter all over the place, letting you know that something's about to happen. For his part, Jesus is simply reminding us to taste and see the goodness of the Lord. It's everywhere, and he is everywhere. St. Paul said as much to his audience. Remember your calling. Live in a manner worthy of your calling. And he reminded them that we have been called to one hope, one faith, one baptism, one Lord. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. During the week, Father Bobby preached and referenced to us a practice that couples have of writing down 2 or 3 things that they would like to see reciprocated, things that would build one another up. Well, in his comments to the people of Ephesus, St. Paul has some important reminders for us as well. Things that serve to build us up. Things that can serve to remind us of our calling. He said, seek to be humble. And by this he meant have a down-to-earth sense about who we are. No need to inflate a sense of self. God loves us for who we are and not for who we think we need to be. Or he said, seek to be gentle, considerate in our dealings with others. And lastly, be patient, which is a tough one for a lot of us. Long-suffering, he said, and possess the power to forego revenge. Yes, taste and see the goodness of the Lord. All that he has been doing in our lives and celebrate it. And in saying what he said today, Jesus is simply reminding us, look a little bit more inside and see the hand of God at work in our lives. You know, when middle school kids come here, we have an exercise for them to go on a scavenger hunt in the museum. So we give them a clipboard as they go through the museum, push in buttons for explanations, and they're asked to answer questions about what they saw and heard. Their responses reveal the mysteries to be found in the museum. Well, the Gospel antiphon today said that God reveals to little ones the mysteries of the kingdom. He also reveals to we adults the mysteries of the kingdom. So how come we know how to interpret the appearance of earth and sky, and yet Jesus is saying, I still remain a mystery for so many of you?